From the Warner Brothers Studios, here she is now, Ellen DeGeneres.
Welcome to the Ellen Show. I'm your host, Ellen, and today we will be focusing on joints. Now, I have some pretty cool guests here today, starting with Susie, the 5-year-old prodigy who did research at Harvard. Here she comes.
Today I will be educating you about synovial joints based on shape. The shape of these joints determines what movements are able to be had. To begin, we have plane joints. In plane joints, only short slipping or gliding movements are able to be had. An example of this is the intercarpal joints of the wrist. Like a plane glides or slips through air, this joint does the same.
That's a great analogy.
Next, we have hinge joints. In hinge joints, the cylindrical end of one bone fits into a trough-like surface of the other bone. An example of these is the elbow joint. As you can see, it is able to move like a hinge.
Wow, I never knew that.
Next, we have pivot joints. This is where the rounded end of one bone fits into a sleeve or ring of another bone. It can only turn on its long axis. One example is the proximal radiolunar joint, which is right here. Next, we have a more complex joint, condyloid. In this joint, an egg-shaped surface of one bone fits into the oval concavity of another. It can move side to side and back and forth. Knuckle joints are an example.
That's super cool.
Now we have saddle joints. These essentially allow the same movement as condyloid joints. However, on this joint, each bone surface has convex and concave areas, like a saddle. Twiddling your thumbs demonstrates this. Lastly, we have ball and socket joints. In these, one bone fits into a round socket of another. These joints allow movement on all axes. These are the most free moving joints. An example of these is your shoulder and your hip. Ellen, do you have hip issues?
All our bones are connected by joints. Susie is too slow, so let me finish up her point. There are 3 types of joints in your whole body. They provide structure and mobility for every hottie. Immovable joints like the ones in your skull, made of fibrous tissue now, don't be dull. Synthrosis joints, they hold your brain. Wait, there's more, don't go insane. Epithesis joints are in your spine, only slightly movable. This time, cartilage is a cool shock absorber, protecting organs like bread, bricks, and mortar. Diarthrosis joints will help you move to the groove of the sick new tune. Synovial joints are freely movable, they're in a large cavity. It's refutable. That's all I got, no need to shout. I'm Lil T-Bone. Peace out.
Listen to this rap, please, it won't take an hour. Bones can't always repair themselves despite regenerative powers. Relax, calm down, act like you're on vacation. Sit back and let me tell you about electrical stimulation. It speeds up healing in slow, large cracks, but it has its flaws, so let's look at some other hacks. What works with fresh fractures and stimulates cartilage cells? That's ultrasound therapy. You rub it on with gels. Ostein is made from coral and can be carved to any shape, slowly replaced by natural bone to avoid any scrapes. TCP is a ceramic bone substitute, soft enough to shape but may not be strong enough for you. Narayan SRS is injectable bone paste, made from calcium phosphate so you know it's not a waste. From spark to scaffold, science finds its zone. Regeneration in motion, your body's rebuilding the bone. Well, that's our wrap, and I hope you learned a ton. Bones break and we fix them. Boom, lesson done.
Okay, that was something. I think we have one more guest coming on here today. A dance you all know and love, Charlie the Jointy. I can't believe we got her on here today with her busy schedule. So let's give her a hand.
Dancing. Luckily, my cartilaginous joints, which are cartilage connecting my bones and my rib cage, play a crucial role in the expansion of my ribs while I'm trying to catch my breath. My cartilaginous joints are made of hyaline cartilage, which helps with slight mobility and flexibility, called amphiarthrotic movement. Thankfully, there are no dance moves where I have to separate the parts of my skull. That would be impossible because my skull bones are joined together by fibrous tissue, meaning they are immovable. I do want to maybe throw in a split at the end, which is possible thanks to my synovial joint in my hip. My hip joint, which is a ball and socket synovial joint, is filled with synovial fluid, making it freely movable and very flexible. This fluid serves as a lubricant to fill the space between my bones, making it very easy to move. Ellen, can I teach you the dance?
Maybe next time.
Oh man, okay.
Hope you all enjoyed our amazing guest today. Before we wrap this up,
Hey, did someone say rap?
Okay, let's bring all the guests out for a final game of trivia. I've been dealing with some pretty bad joint pain lately. Maybe these people can help me figure out what's wrong. Question 1. What are 3 types of arthritis?
That would be osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and gouty arthritis.
Susie gets a point. Question 2. What is water on the knee?
Ooh, I know. Also known as bursitis. It is when the bursae or the synovial membrane become inflamed.
Charlie DeJointy gets a point. Question 3. What is a sprain?
Tendons and ligaments hold joints tight, but they'll tear from a big stress.
That is not alright.
They'll heal, but very slowly, because blood doesn't flow there fully.
The boners get a point.
Yeah, boner
alert. Now this question is for all the points. Which type of arthritis would I most likely have?
I know! That would be rheumatoid arthritis. This is because women are affected 3 times more than men, and the abnormal tissue erodes articular cartilage.
Susie wins! Great job, everybody. Let's give a hand to our guest.
That's a foot!
Close enough. I had so much fun today. That's it for the Ellen Show. And as always, be kind to one another. What? Skirt, pull up, gun. Give me